Welcome to this tutorial of the Geo Web Cadastre. The Geo Web Cadastre is our portal for claiming, trading, and managing digital land in our augmented reality metaverse. To get started, we need to connect to the right Ethereum network. We're actually using Coven right now for our testnet. So in your Web3 wallet, navigate over to the Coven testnet, and then we're going to go ahead and connect our wallet. The first time you connect to the Cadastre, you're going to be prompted to create or link a decentralized identity through 3ID Connect. This is used later for content linking, make it super simple to manage peer-to-peer content. All right, once you're all signed in, you can see the whole GeoWeb here right in front of you, aka Earth. I'm going to zoom in on New York City and just do a claim of a landmark in New York. We're going to zoom in on the Flatiron building. To start a claim, you simply click once. You're going to zoom to the grid level. You can expand a claim just by scrolling, and then a second click will lock it in. This parcel grid is going to be much smaller when we go to production. So this size is just for testnet purposes. And also we will allow irregular shapes eventually. On the left here, we have our transaction pane. The first two fields are simply content linking. We allow you to name your parcel. I'm going to do that. We also allow you to link a traditional web URL here. It could be something like a menu for a restaurant. I'm going to go ahead and just link a Wikipedia article here. The next two fields in this transaction pane are really important to understand for our partial common ownership system. We're really excited about partial common ownership. We think it's the key to bootstrapping and sustaining this public network good, but it does take a little bit of education. We are denominating all transactions in Coven ETH. So if you don't have any in your wallet, scroll to the bottom of the transaction pane and you can claim some from this faucet link here. So the first field is the for sale price. The system requires that you set a self-assessed value of what you believe your land is worth, and that is a public for sale price. Anyone can come and purchase land at the price that you enter here, so you don't want to lowball. Second field is for our network fee payments. This is a really ingenious feature. It balances with the first field here. It is a percentage fee based off of your public for sale price, and it's assessed to encourage productive usage of land so we don't have squatters. On the testnet, this percentage is 10%, but that'll be adjusted over time. So if we set 0.01, 10% of 0.1, we will see a 1-year expiration date. We can double that, we'll see 2 years, a little bit of cause and effect there. You should note that all the network fees, when we go to our production network, will be used to fund public goods, to incentivize creators on the network, and give users rewards for adding value and being part of the network. These are not the project's private profits. Okay, then I can go ahead and submit this transaction. I just want to point out that the for sale value isn't charged on a claim. So claims are quote unquote free. You're just going to be paying the ongoing network fee based off of what you've self-assessed the value, plus transaction fees for the Ethereum network transaction. All right, now that the transaction has gone through, I am the proud owner of the Flatiron building on the GeoM Coven testnet. As you can see, I've named it, link to the Wikipedia article, and some other parcel details here. The expiration date, set 2 years from today because I prepaid 2 years worth of network fees. You can actually see this dynamic balance that's calculated based off of this field that's saved in a smart contract. If someone were to come purchase this land from me in the open market, they'd be paying the for sale price plus my outstanding fee balance. So that makes me whole. I'm not going to prepay and then someone else has to prepay more fees on top of that. On the transaction pane, we can also go back and edit our parcel. We can change the name, change the URL that we're linking to, change our for sale price, and make additional network fee payments to manage our land and stay in compliance with the partial common ownership system. The other major piece of functionality available to GeoWeb landholders currently is this media gallery. It's a very simple structured browsing experience focused on 3D media. We've built in automated IPFS pinning and Filecoin archiving to make the peer-to-peer content linking really simple. Over time, we're going to open this up. The GeoWeb is intended to be an open ecosystem, like the World Wide Web, rather than a specific app. So we're not going to specify what people can do with their GeoWeb parcels. This is just a proof of concept. But here we can upload content. We recommend using a GLB file. It works with both Safari on iOS and Chrome on Android. And it's going to allow us to do some augmented reality things in the next step. Once this is uploaded and pinned to our gallery, it'll be updated in our ceramic stream, and it'll be saved in a textile bucket for free. We've provisioned storage for every land parcel. It's a really simple process. You can add multiple files. You can go back and edit them, delete them over time. I'm just going to do this one for now, and then let's go check out the browser. So here we are on the Geo Web browser. It's a mobile first experience because it requires GPS to really work. So we're going to grant that access to the browser, and then the browser automatically resolves the content that's been linked to the land parcel that I'm standing in. So we have the parcel details here. The web content is actually the Geo Web website, and then we actually have a 3D gallery over here that we showed off. A couple different pieces of content here. You can scroll through, see that they're in 3D, but it's really more fun to see in an augmented reality. Simply tap the button in the top right, and then we can reposition it here out in the world, rotate, and then move around and see some geospatial augmented reality. All right, that's all we have for today, but there'll be a lot more coming out of the Geo Web project soon. So if you want to stay up to date, check us out. Our website is geoweb.network. We're on Twitter @theGeoWeb, and we'll have a link to our Discord community in the video description below.